Alrighty, my friends, we are ready for our next real one. Well, my next real one, come on in, come on down. Looking fantastic. How you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing so good. So glad you're here. Would you share with these real ones your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is ALISA. I'm 63 years old, and I'm an elder advocate. So I help elders kind of stay abreast in their home in their last years.
That is beautiful. Okay, let me ask you this. What makes you a real one?
Well, I'm a real one because I'm a sophisticated lady, round the way lady. I like to be adventurous, have a good time, and I'm a homebody as well. Love to cook. So get all that in one package.
All right, very good. Now, these real ones are not facing you, but they're about to. Real ones, turn on around and look at this lovely real one. Turn on around and look at this real one. All right. No broken hearts. That's a good sign, by the way. That means that their hearts are open for you. So let's do this. Now, I asked you what makes you a real one. What are you looking for in a real one?
The first thing I'm looking for is honesty, somebody humble, kind of self-sufficient, and spontaneous. Like, let's do a few things. I got a bucket list.
Okay. Oh, these real ones look like they have a bucket list too. Very good. Now, in relationships, there are heartbreakers. There are deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are some red flags that for your partner? If they do one of these things, it's a red flag.
Well, dishonesty, that's the first thing. I don't care how big or small, you know, we call them little white lies. No, it's just called a lie. So that would be one of the things. And just kind of too clingy. You know, I don't like to be overshadowed. I need to have my space. So those would be a couple of things that would be a deal breaker for me.
Awesome. Very good. Still no broken hearts. You are awesome. You are a real one. Okay. Well, what I may have to do is offer you an opportunity to ask an essential question, just like a yes or no question that could determine a connection. Because if not, I'm going to ask to borrow a toothpick and you're going to have to break 3 hearts based on appearance. So do you have an essential?
Well, I don't know if it's a yes or no question, but well, I guess we could say this. So are you on multiple dating sites?
We're going to go one by one. So let's start here and walk with me. So step in a little more. Perfect. Very good. Name, age, and answer to her question.
I'm Robert. I'm 60, and I am not on any dating sites at all.
Okay.
All right. Let's go next. Let's walk forward with me. Name, age, answer to her question.
Lee, 63. Tried them years ago, but I found most of them seem to be fake profiles and not real. So I no longer, participate in those.
Okay.
Name, age, answer to her question.
I'm BD. I'm 71, and I am on no dating sites.
Hi, BD.
Name, age, answer to her question.
Roger, 73, and I gave up on Bumble because I think there's a rule that we should all have that if we match up and we meet and you don't look like your pictures, you have to keep buying me drinks until you do.
I love that. Because they don't never look like the picture, do they?
That's catfish. All right, but very good. Name, age, answer to her question.
Champion, 65 years old, retired teacher and biker. And no, I don't know how to work the dating sites. So if you're looking for someone with tech savviness, that's not me.
Okay.
Let's move it on down. Name, age, answer to her question.
My name's Mick. I'm 66, and I do have profiles on more than one dating site.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Name, age, answer to her question.
I'm Terrell. I'm 71. And yes, I'm on Facebook dating site.
Okay.
All right. Last but certainly not least, name, age, answer to her question.
Yeah, hi. My name is Romano. I'm 50 years old, and I don't like dating sites, so I'm not into that. I like real people,
Real connections on
Real ones. Okay.
Yeah, that's like old school already.
Exactly.
Different times now.
Yeah. Okay.
So I totally agree with you.
Yeah, that's why this show's the best. All right, let's back it on up. Now, well, as you back up, you heard the responses. Are you ready to break? I'll just make you break 2. I'll be nice. I'll make you break 2.
It's kind of so hard. Everybody.
Unless you have one more. I always like to keep it real on a real one. Don't like to be. Move in just for me, just a little. Perfect. Do you have one more, maybe?
Okay, so here's the question. What is a deal breaker for you gentlemen in a relationship?
And then after this, some hearts will be broken, or we'll see what happens. Deal breaker.
Well, come back to me.
Okay. Come on back. Deal breaker.
If you have dogs.
Oh, okay.
I love dogs, but I'm more of a cat person,
Okay. What I'm going to do just for safety, I'm going to ask to hold your toothpick because if you hear something you don't like, I just want you to go in for the pop. Okay. Go in for the break. But dogs, okay. Oh. Wow. All right.
I have a little doggy. His name is Prince.
Okay. Little red Corvette. Now, you had your heart not broken. Tell us why.
Lovely smile, you know, real, and a fantastic occupation, an angel, you know, to have that kind of thing, to look out for those as we age. But beautiful in every way. But yeah, I'm just a cat person.
That person.
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Now,
Thank you.
he said you are someone that's his type. Is he someone that's your type?
Not necessarily, but I love the hair on the face. I just love it. Yes.
Okay. Now, why not necessarily is he someone that's your type?
A little shorter than what I would prefer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move it on down. Then we'll keep asking these great questions. You know, what's one of your deal breakers?
Right-leaning politically.
Okay. Okay. So you want a left leaner? Left leaner.
Well, certainly not a right-leaner.
Okay.
I don't need to be dating somebody who's insane.
All right. Understood.
Okay.
Does that work for you? No break on that? No pop?
No, that's okay. I mean,
Okay.
you know, there's a middle area that can always be, you know, adjusted.
Middle's
so,
okay.
Yeah.
These days, middle is even a lack of commitment.
Oh,
So do you need to break your heart, or do you want to hold out? Oh, okay.
got my
Okay.
first one.
So you kind of spoke to it already, but you had your heart not broken. So tell us why you had it not broken.
Well, up till then, everything I was hearing was pretty positive.
But the middle ground, you don't want a middle.
We're facing something right now that is going to be unbelievably bad, and I think only people on the left have any idea of what's coming.
I agree with that, but at some point, he might have to give a person the opportunity for change as well. So I'm on the left, but you know, if you're on the right, it could be a middle ground. I don't know. You know, I don't want to just discount people just because. Yeah.
Regardless of that stuff, is she someone that's your type? Aesthetically.
More or less, so far, yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
I'm gonna go for the short thing again, but a nice smile. I love it. Thank you so much for your honesty. I appreciate
BB
that.
kept it real on a real
Yeah,
one. Let's go to our next real one. What some of your deal breakers? One deal breaker.
Well, it's time somebody brought up the pink elephant in the room that hasn't come up yet with anybody. Sex. If you got an attitude about sex, like I'm not going to put out, you're not going to get any, I'm not going to give you some. If you think it's a gift you're giving me, keep it.
That's real.
That is real.
Okay. Let's move forward. No popping on that. No breaking on that.
Okay.
All right. What is one of your deal breakers or multiple?
I do love what you do for a living. That's fantastic. God bless you.
Thank you.
A deal breaker for me, because I spend a lot of time riding a motorcycle, is I need to have a gal that can be out there and hang out with the other biker chicks. How about
Hair
that?
in the wind. Okay.
Does that work for you? Can you hang out with the biker chicks?
Hey, yeah, I could do that.
Okay. All right.
biker.
Let's keep moving forward. All right. What is one of your deal breakers or multiple?
Sushi?
Like it or
Sushi
not.
man.
No, I love sushi. I'm asking her if she likes sushi.
Oh, of course I like sushi.
Okay.
All right. Good thing.
That was easy.
Well, that was easy, huh?
Yeah.
Deal breaker.
Dishonesty. Yeah, just be real.
Yep. Got that in common.
Everybody's mature and whatever. If it's good or bad news, it's best to get it over with sooner than later.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
agree with that
Let's go to
one.
our last real one right down here. One of your red flags or deal breakers?
Like, you know, going out to eat, be passionate, romantic, and also I, you know, like going out, dancing, eating on the restaurants. So, and I admire you because you say you help other people. That's nice, you know.
Thank you.
Either kids or any person, which is a good thing to do, you know.
Thank you. I appreciate
admire
that.
you there.
Thank
All
you.
right, let's walk it on back because you have to make a decision here. We got a heart beating right there. I love that. But you've got to break.
Oh, I gotta.
You got to, after that, you got to break. We'll be nice. We'll say one. Should go two, but you know, you're a real one. So step in just a little more for me.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Break one. Based on that response, and still appearance plays a part, but those responses.
Da, 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 da,
You can walk
da.
on down and
Just trying to figure out what to do here. Oh my God, everybody seems so nice, but I'm gonna break this one.
Okay, back before we started. Okay, stay down here with me. All right. Now you had your heart not broken. You kind of spoke to it already, but tell us why.
Well, it looks like she, I know, she used to use those dating sites before, what I can see. So also the way I think she say, like, she's looking for like a specific person, and she like asking like some small details, which is gonna be very hard to find in a man, so that's the reason.
Okay. Okay, but aesthetically, she's someone that's your type.
It could be, yeah, aesthetically has something attractive, her hair and the way she smile and everything. Yeah.
Very good. Is he someone that's your type? why'd you break? Yeah.
Potentially, but
Why'd you break it?
he's just a little younger than I would like, and then of course a little bit shorter, but nice smile. I thank you for coming out. And and I've been on the dating site before, and I think one of the other people said about catfishing and not knowing who it is. So the real one is a lot better. I can see you guys right in person
This
at
is
least.
the real deal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, let's walk it on back. Let's walk it on back. Now, we're going to get set up because you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hearts that are beating for you. So let me ask this question. We already kind of spoke to the politics. Let's speak to the religious aspect. Does religion play an important part in your life? Do you want a partner that is religious, not religious?
Religious does play an important part in my life, so I definitely want somebody spiritual and open to. I'm not at church every week like I used to due to several circumstances, but somebody who's open to going to church, open to having discussions, and just being spiritual. Who's next? Go for it. It's all right.
We have another. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, some hearts are breaking
Okay.
over that. So we're going to go down and talk to them.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what's going on here. I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you just in case you won't be breaking anything else. But let's see what happened here. Now, you had your heart unbroken before that question. Tell us why.
You mean unbroken? Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, somebody with a heart that she's got that does that kind of work with older folks, and that works for me. What doesn't work for me is any kind of church.
Do you want to tell us why?
Because if you really are spiritual, you don't need to go with other people and do it. And I don't believe in, I'll put it to you in the words of the great Lenny Bruce. Anybody that calls himself a man of God and has more than one suit of clothes is a hustler.
Right?
Interesting.
But she is someone that's your type aesthetically.
Absolutely, especially what's inside of her.
I love that.
And I love the shoe game.
Yo, she killing it. She killing it with them shoes. If we can pan down to the shoes anytime they compliment something like that, we got to get them on the frame. Now, is he someone that is your type?
Not necessarily, but I like him so much, and you look great for your age. I love your energy and your spirit, so I would have checked it out a little bit.
Would have checked it out. All right. We got some more broken ones. Let's move it on down. I believe we got one right here. Tell us why, at first you had it not broken, so tell us why it wasn't broken.
Again, I was just waiting for any kind of deal breaker, just keeping an open mind.
Okay. Aesthetically, is she someone that's your type?
I don't know. I'm not really vibing, but
Okay. Now, the religion thing had you break your heart, so just clear.
church unless somebody dies.
Okay. All right. Now, is he someone that is your type?
No, not necessarily, and I didn't feel a vibe either, but I thank you for hanging out with me, though. That was cool.
What makes him not your type?
I just think that it was just no connection,
Okay.
nothing I can feel or say particularly.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. Let's walk down to this real one right here. Why'd you not have your heart broken initially?
Well, because I have a bachelor degree in religion, and I've studied into it deeply. And from what I have learned is religion is the cause of so many wars, so many lives lost over one's commitment to something that they can't even say that it exists. Honestly, I mean, people say they talk to God. I tell them they need to see a shrink, because God, if there is a God, I'm sure he doesn't talk to people. So, yeah, I just think the worst people go to church because they're the ones who's doing the worst things, and they got to go in there and beg for forgiveness so they can start all over again on Monday.
That was pretty savage. All right.
That's all right.
Now, before that college professor thesis, is she someone that is your type?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a princess.
Aw,
She got
thank
it
you.
going on.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
I love that.
Thank
okay.
you.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
You know, I think anybody can be your type to some degree if there's a connection. So, you know, I love the fact an older gentleman, you know. But, you know, the one thing I'll say about this whole religion thing is like, I think individually we all have our spirit. Okay, and so I need somebody who's willing to grow within there. So it's nothing wrong in going to a like-minded place and, you know, coming together or whatever, but each thing is individually. So sad to hear that, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, don't be sad.
I mean, you know, it's all good.
It is
This
all
show is going to be seen by a lot of people, so I
Yeah.
don't get the real one here.
Well, you still got some hearts. You still got some hearts. So let's back it on up. Don't throw it out to the world yet. You've got 1, 2 real ones. So what I'm going to do to give them an opportunity, I'm going to see if Robert or Champ have a question. Rob, you got a question for this real one?
Absolutely do.
Wonderful.
Now, let me try to phrase this correctly. I know that there's a lot of things that go into a good relationship, but I have to know, are you passionate? Do you like touchy? Because I'm very touchy, very romantic. I like to, you know, be close to my woman when it's appropriate, of course. But it's important to me. And if someone is a little standoffish or they just not as tactile as I am, it could be something that might not work between us.
So I think everybody wants passion, okay? So I think it's just really the...
Sorry, I like your voice, by the way.
Thank you. See, that's part of my passion right there, y'all. Okay. But what I want to say, though, is that it's really the attraction. You know, I can be as passionate as you make me if we're attracted to each other and out having a good time or whatever. So the passion is the chemistry between the two. So either you could make me passionate or you could make me stiff. I don't know. You see?
Or you can make me stiff.
You know what? That was the wrong answer. that was the wrong word, y'all. It's okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Humor. I love humor. So there we have it.
Now, he showed that. Now let's go down. Does this real one have a question? We can come down. Let's come down just in case. All right. What's your question?
I don't have a question necessarily, but I do think I think from a height standpoint, you're just a little too short for me, even though you've got beautiful heels on. I get that, but
Yeah.
without those heels, I don't think it would work.
And how tall are you?
6'7".
Oh my God, 6'7".
Big boy.
Yeah. Hey, that's a dream. That's a dream. You know, up there. Yeah. Okay. But thank you. So I
Thank
appreciate that. Pop.
Gonna break the heart. So the short queen, I know you can pick her up.
Right. That is true. That is true. But it's at the end of the day, it just would be inappropriate to try to spend that much time together. And
Got a height issue. I got to do like this. Yeah.
What? Just out of curiosity, what's the ideal height you would look for? Because most queens are not WNBA players.
I
I don't know if you'd want Brittany Griner. I'm sorry.
no, I don't know. 5'7", something like that.
Okay. Got it. Just out of curiosity. So he is someone that's your type.
I could go for him. The height is what got me in the beginning. I was like, yeah, tall drink of water right there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. But,
And you
know.
said besides the height, she'd be someone that's your type.
She's a beautiful woman, and what she does, more
Thank
importantly,
you.
like I said before, is God bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's back it on up because we have one real one left, one heart left, but we're not going to rush it too much. I am going to offer an opportunity for just maybe a question or two. Do you have a question for this real one?
What do you, what brings you here today, honestly?
Curious, looking for somebody that can fulfill me.
And what fulfills you?
It's quite a bit. I need somebody that's involved, intelligent, passionate, adventurous, and just likes to just live each day as it's the last.
Okay. So are you a person that's like overwhelming? Like, like you say, you need somebody to do this, that, the other. Do you have to be like every day and,
Oh no, absolutely not. I got to have my space too.
Right.
You gotta give each other your space. Otherwise, no, that doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
I'll ask him a question, even though she just asked you. So, well, okay, let me offer. Do you have a question for her?
I'm formulating one.
Okay, let me just ask this. First date. Where would you take this lovely real one on a first date?
Wherever she wanted to go.
We going to Bahamas, y'all.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm kidding.
So, okay. Did you formulate your question yet? Or if not, I'm going to.
Go ahead.
Okay. Where would you want to go on a first date besides Bahamas?
Well, I'm either like a water girl. I love rooftops, beach, mountains, hiking. So, I'm pretty flexible. Okay. I don't always have the heels on. I know how to come out of them and, kind of around the way. So I like to do a lot of stuff.
Did you get your question? If not, I'm going to have to connect you.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Step over a little to the right then. If you don't have another question, do you feel, well, let me ask this. Is he someone that's your type?
Ideally, you're really handsome and, I kind of like you and all that, but I need just a little bit more height. I'm stuck on that little height thing. I know you got the pop.
Wow. I didn't want to ask it, but okay. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yes, absolutely. I like her whole, yeah.
All right. You can step back in the lineup. I tried. Can we still clap it up for this real one, my gentlemen? This is a real one. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. I'll take that mic. Thank you so much. And you can head on out that way. We appreciate you for coming out. One more time. Clap for her. She is a real one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Let's get ready for our next real one.